Hey guys, Jerry here and welcome back to modded OpenTTD. Last time we ended up finding I had made a pretty grave mistake, which we then corrected in the overtime. And what we're gonna do now is pretty much see if we have made any more of these sort of mistakes throughout our entire empire. So what we're gonna do is, I think the best way to actually look at it is to go through these and see if they've made any profit. So we have a lot of trains here. Now these ones, of course, the ones at the top here, are all connected to the timber section. Then there's this guy, the fruit, who is meant to not make profit. And that actually appears to be it. Like, we do have one big train here, but then again, I think some of these are very new, so they haven't really been working much last year. Then of course there's all the farm supplies, which don't really carry that much around, and that's why they're not making a lot of profit. So overall, for the trains at least, it looks as though we're quite well set for profit here. For some reason the passenger trains are just ridiculous. Like, all the stuff down here in the passenger section are the ones making tons of money. I'm guessing it really is true what they say about the passengers being overpowered in this game if you can just deliver them fast enough. So let's have a look at the road vehicles here. Again, sold by profit last year. And we can see that this guy did not make a profit last year. He's carrying wool down here, where they accept wool. But I'm guessing that basically the reason these guys are slow exactly is that they go to this little one here, which is not really producing that much. So because these guys are not producing a lot, they are not making a lot of profit. And unfortunately we don't have any sort of farm supplies that we can easily transport over here. Like, we don't have any nearby stuff that we can just kind of pick up and shove over there, so I think these guys are just gonna have to live with having low profit. Onwards from there we have this guy who is brand new, so he hasn't worked last year. And then the rest of them seems to actually make a profit. Again, if we scroll all the way down, we can see that the most profitable one is actually an old mail truck here. Is that the only old vehicle? No, we have a lot of old vehicles. Oh god. Okay. Manage list, replace vehicles. Stop replacing those because they don't exist. Stop replacing those. Stop replacing those. And let's see. These wood shops, I guess, are the old ones. We chose them because they're really fast. So I guess we want to replace them with the firewood coach here. Well, it's roughly the same vehicle, they're just a lot faster. They're faster but slightly smaller, which I guess is good. Then we have this guy who I just put into a depot so we can get rid of him, and then we just buy a brand new mail truck. And as long as we do that quick enough, it should have the same orders exactly. Beautiful. Alright. That should be the road vehicles done. I think we went through the entire list there, so now it's a matter of ships. Profit last year. This guy, not making a profit. This guy, not making a profit. And I think that actually goes for pretty much all our ships. Basically, all the ones here are transferring, like the ones transferring from here to here are not making a profit because there's no distance at all involved. And that's generally what I'm using the ships for, is getting stuff from out in the lakes and such, so I don't really care if they make profit at all. Ratings here: fish, oil, mediocre, really bad. We could be getting transporting a lot more away from there, and I'm guessing we could also be transporting a lot more oil, at least away from here. Judging from the... yeah, we have very poor oil transport from here. That's actually kind of interesting considering how many oil trains we do have here. Clone train. Let's just get a couple more then. The food service is actually pretty good, despite us having a ton of fish trains coming in from up here. So let's just quickly up these a bit more. Go. And finally we can see that we're actually starting to have some old road trains here as well. So manage list, replace vehicles, stop replacing those, So we got these guys, SH40s, which I guess we can... Well, I think most of them we actually didn't make too long for the station, so we could actually replace them all with the Asia Star here. And yeah, just replace them all. Like, just get rid of them all. That's gonna be expensive as hell, but I think we can afford it. Finally, we have the airplanes. Sort by profit last year, and we can see this guy. This little joker here. Is he's the one transporting a bit of food from... Yeah, he's the food transport. Alright, well, screw him. There's not much we can do for him, really. I'm thinking all the planes that actually come here, apart from the food transport, are they set on unload or leave empty? Yeah. We could actually just have them pick up stuff as well. You're the one, 11, okay, so 9. Share orders with this guy. Like, there are stuff to be transported here from the airport, thanks to the helicopter here, so why not just earn a bit more profit and also give this city up here a bit more to grow with. We might as well just use it now that we have all the passengers there. So, Jerryville still not growing. It's been a while since it's been growing. I don't know if we've ever managed to actually get enough goods coming in. It still says 60 out of 154. And we have a lot of goods up here. And a lot of building materials. We have a lot of stuff we could actually easily transport more of into town. I just don't think the road vehicles are kinda cutting it, really. It does appear that they can't quite keep up with the demand. Not that one list, I wanted this list. So basically what we need more of is goods. So let's see, which one is a box truck? Is that you? Or are you your food truck? What carries goods here? Also, you're old. I think the food trucks and the box trucks actually look the same, but I might be mistaken here. Do we even have any goods trucks? That's some alcohol, yeah. How the hell does the goods truck look? Are these guys? No, that's building materials. These guys? Oh, there we are. And you are making a profit, yeah, so you are delivering your stuff. But we need more of you. Definitely need more of you. So go ahead, go ahead. And let's see, are you coming with a bunch of passengers? No, you're coming with food, okay. But yeah, like, it seems that we're not quite reaching the passenger goal, and we're not quite reaching the food or the milk or the goods. Like, there's a lot of goals here that we just can't seem to catch up to. Which is kind of sad, really. All things considered. Does this one accept goods? Yes, it does. We could actually just pretty much deliver the goods out here. But again, I don't think the supply is steady enough to make that work properly. That really is the big challenge, whether you can get the steady supply so you get some stuff coming every month, or like the other option of course is just having one big train which can feed all these supplies or all these needs, but the amount of passengers needed, it's really hard to stuff into one train. So you'd kinda need a plane for that, no matter what. But yeah, we're getting closer to the goods now. We might actually start seeing some growth here soon again with the new amplified. Although we could probably also use a couple more food trucks, I don't know. Probably a couple more buses as well. Let's get some more buses in here. And now of course we get this 20 car pile up here because people are trying to load. And this is one of the reasons I really don't like the road vehicles. If one of them breaks, the others, they don't seem to be able to overtake, which in my opinion is a big issue. Like this guy over here, he's broken down twice now. How old is he? He's 8 years old. He really shouldn't be breaking down this much. But he does, and none of the others can seem to overtake him. And that's... It just seems so ridiculous to me that there are 2 lanes, it's one way, but yet they can't overtake. See, they can overtake fine if it's just with a matter of speed, but as soon as someone breaks down, they can't seem to go around them. And that's quite ridiculous to me, really. I'm just wondering if we... let's see, in Industry Park here. If we can possibly move the depot over there. And then get rid of this one here. So if we do that, and then they load over here instead, will that make any sort of a difference at all? It does allow 4 people to load in at the same time. Yeah, I think that's a improvement. But again, what's up with this? Even the buses overtaking are pausing because of this. What is happening? Why is this happening? Also, I just fucked up. There we go, come on. Why can they not overtake? That's so ridiculous. Really, really stupid. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Anyway, hey, we have some growth. The town actually grew once. Excellent. And supply problems are causing a lot of stuff to close down. That's so sad. Much sad. Nothing we can do about it. Except for... well, yeah, we could supply them, but that's again, once they have closed, it's kind of a missed chance for us. Anyway, let's have a look here. We got the timber set up here. Did we balance it properly? The rate there is rather good. It says right up here, of course, is perfect because we have 2 trains traveling pretty much no distance at all. I think we could do with another train here. And let's see, we brought it over here, was it? Furniture factory, yeah. And how's our rating here? Very good. Interesting. Not quite the best yet, but something's happening. These little ships here are still managing to go across the aqueduct without problems. And these little rapid trains here are all stuck up waiting for stuff to move itself. But at least the station down here seems to be working good. Like, people are, well, for the most part, not going into the same set of tracks. I was just about to say, it looks to work so fine and then they fuck up. Beautiful. But yeah, I really don't get these road vehicles, why they can't overtake on a 2-lane one-way street. Supposedly there's also these tramways here. I don't know when they actually occurred and whether they can actually be used for anything. Interesting. Like the problem with the trams here is that we need to pretty much get into the center of town if we wanted to deliver stuff, as far as I know. Although the airport does accept most stuff now, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. So potentially, if we could get a tram, I don't know how big the stations are, but if we get rid of this house here, can we add one to the airport there? Oops. There is a tramway, come on. And then if we build a little bridge across here so we don't end up in conflict. I don't really know what the tramways here are, like what they actually do. But I kind of want to figure it out. Tramway depot. They look ugly as hell. Alright, so we have these trams here. A lot of trams. Industrial trams, they can take coal. Can be refitted to different number of wagons. We need something that can contain goods. Pretty much all of them can. Okay, interesting. So which ones are... what can they actually do? Let's go for this one. And let's see, you want to refit to goods? Refit? Go here full load and then go here. No loading there. Like this is just... it's just one little tram here, going around in circles, just bringing in more goods. Like this is I think this is a pretty good one because we can just refit it to carry whatever we want, and it just does it in a speedy manner because it's just a tiny little track. So we can use that to kind of adjust what we want to bring in at a high rate. And as you can see with the road vehicles now, we actually have an excess of goods in here. We don't have a lot of milk, we actually don't have a lot of food either, which is surprising. And we don't really have a lot of excess food being produced here either. Like we are pretty much carrying what we have there, but it's not getting enough in here. And at the same time we're not really getting enough milk from this one. This chemical plus a cement plant. So we have no farming supplies up here. We got manufacturing supplies, which we are not really carrying anywhere, as far as I know. And manufacturing supplies won't help us make more milk. Like the milk supply is pretty much limited by this farm out here. So unless we can get that boosted up somehow, nothing's gonna happen there. The food supply here, of course, we could take some of these fish from up here and just deliver down there instead. I'm actually gonna do that. Let's make a new vehicle here. HSR. Whoops, didn't want two of them. Food van, does that carry fish? Yes, it does. Refit to fish. Go full load here. Go all the way down here. Unload all and no loading. Go ahead. Just to get a bit more food production down here, we do have the fishing harbor, which supposedly is supposed to be working. But if we're not really carrying in enough fish for it to do, then let's get another little ship going here, just to bring in some more fish. Let's see, fish. Yeah, sure. Let's just get another porcupine here. Fish. Go here. Go there. Go on. Speed up the production a bit. Oh, we've actually managed to get one more bit of growth here. Now, if we only could get some more passengers. Can we actually refit this one to passengers, maybe? Or do we just need to get more planes going? Let's see, do we have any airports which we are really not utilizing that well? Yeah, we do. I really don't want to use the 8 Hawken for the commuter airport. That's too much. What big airplanes do we have other than that? We got the... yeah, let's go for this one. The air taxi. You want to go here for load, and then you want to go to Jerryville Airport, and you just want to take if there's anything. Go. Just get a couple more passengers coming in here. The more we can get, the nicer it'll go. We've actually managed to grow at 1,000 citizens since we started here, so optimizing the deliveries a bit does appear to have worked quite nicely. I didn't actually know the little tram card existed there, but it's now that I know, we could actually optimize the fruit delivery over here a bit, because having an expensive locomotive just kind of running back and forth with no clue like this. Let's see, you go deliver, and then you go to depot. Alright, let's... Do we really have to send... Yes, sell all the vehicles. Okay, good. Then we can delete this, and then we can actually make a little tram card instead. So what we want to do is get a station here, Tottenham Woods, and we want to get a station here, Great Sunham Woods. Whoops. And we want to connect these two. And that should pretty much be it. Now we just need a little depot. It'll be right there. New vehicles. We get one of these cheap tram cars. Refitted to carry fruit. Did it get refit? And go full load there, unload there. And no loading. And transfer, actually. Transfer. There we go. Now these are a lot cheaper in action, and it might actually be able to maybe not make a profit, but not break. Not have nearly as large a lack of funds or whatever the hell it's called. Might not be nearly as much in the red. Let's say it like that. So yeah. Ooh, interesting tram. Look at the tram. Look at the tram. Look at it. Very pixelated. At that zoom level, at least. But yeah, I think with a couple of trams set up, I think we're gonna end this episode. As I said before, I didn't actually know the trams existed, so now that I know, we suddenly have a different option for transporting stuff along a straight line rather than just road vehicles. Although the road vehicles do have their advantages, they also have a lot of disadvantages because they can't overtake each other. Because they're silly and stupid. But anyway, let's leave it at that. I'm Jerry, this has been Modded OpenTTD. I hope to see you next time. Bye.